Hello, Nyoko here, and on to my favorite character that starts with the letter E, Emma from The Promised Neverland. I will mention very slight spoilers from Season 1 of this show, mostly what happens in the beginning. If you know, you know what happens. But no Season 2 spoilers will be said. I'm only 2 episodes into Season 2, a little bit behind, but I was planning on doing Emma for a while. So far, it's really good. That being said, this drawing? I can talk, I swear. This drawing of Emma I did today is based more around Emma from the very beginning of Season 1. I really struggled on paper trying to figure out how to incorporate the E in this drawing, and it's a bit hard to tell still. I tried. I'm slowly regretting how I've been finding different ways to include the letter every time instead of just slapping it there and calling it a day. But, oh well, it is now a creativity challenge. So today we have an E that is created out of a tree and another tree underneath it with leaves. With a branch that probably can't hold up Emma, but it's fine. We deal with it. We live like this. It's fine. Also, I totally didn't draw this drawing at 4 a.m. while I sat on my floor trying to be quiet so I wouldn't wake up my boyfriend, who has a normal sleeping schedule. Nope, didn't do that. I'm definitely more responsible than that. Sorry if you heard scratching just then. That was my dog trying to get out of my room. Anyway, I was planning originally to draw Edward from Full Metal Alchemist for this, back when I was planning my first attempt on this a long time ago. But I decided against doing him since Oliver's antics already used Edward for his E, and I didn't want to use too much overlap between Oliver's and Drawing with Waffles videos that I was inspired by. So I ended up doing my second choice, which is Emma. I still really love Emma. I love how cheerful and optimistic she is. Through the majority of The Promised Neverland, it's really nice having a character like that in shows that are so dark. Like The Promised Neverland is oh boy, this is a really dark show. She was a literal ray of sunshine with that bright orange hair, and I love how much she cared for her family. The bright attitude made it all the more heartbreaking though when some of the darker stuff would happen. Oh my god, Emma, I just want to protect you. It's already a stab in the heart when you find out the true reality of what's going on in The Promised Neverland. But seeing Emma's reaction, and Norman, but Emma to Connie it's painful to watch. It's so stressful, and I just want to give her a hug. And despite knowing what she found out, she was still able to put on a fake smile, which was so painful. After a bit, she did have a struggle, but she was able to act, and she even was talking to Mother about, gee, I wonder where Connie is, I hope she's doing good, and little actor, love her. I also love that she's smart, even though she kind of doesn't act smart sometimes. Shows that there's different types of smarts. And despite knowing everything, she still has so much trust in her family, besides Mother. Even when there was a bit unease about whether they could trust some of them, when they were a bit concerned that Dawn or Gilda might be leaking some stuff, and, when the thing happened with Ray. But, it's really horrible to see the pain she goes through, but it's so nice to see her, just be happy, and I love the joy that she has when she finds out, Gilda's not bad. Gilda's a friend. I hate seeing her go through bad things, especially that one thing that happens, that one thing that Isabella does to her, that was horrible to see and hear, but it made it all the better when you find out that she was fine and she was still determined. I just love her energy. She's amazing. Love her. Best girl. She's just super freaking cute, and I can't stand it. Yes, I am quoting that one song. I just want to hug her. And for once, by the way, one of the characters I drew for the series didn't have black in their design. So I didn't have to deal with coloring that. That was fun. You can actually see her clothes. Nice. That being said, I know both my characters for my F and my G they have a lot of black. So I'm gonna have fun with that. I guess I'm just edgy, and I'm forever stuck in this void with Emma being my one ray of sunshine. Okay, I'm done being dramatic, but still, why do all of these characters have black in their designs? What does that say about me? Also, while I was coloring this drawing, I kind of noticed one hand looked a little big in comparison with the other hand that I drew, and it was also the hand that was farther away, so it probably shouldn't have been that big, so I ended up tweaking it. I mean, maybe they're both just small now, but I mean, they're similar sizes now, so that's better. I also made sure to do the little yellowish part at the top of her hair, but I wasn't really quite sure if that was actually her hair or like the art style, but I still added it because it looked really nice and it looked a little plain with the all orange hair. But can I just say that I love her orange hair? Like, I love like ginger characters. I think it's really cute. I'd be lying if I said when I was coloring this it didn't remind me of Ginger Ninja, but you know, iconic. I love that. I think she's adorable. I also had to slap on the background real quick so I could actually color in the white parts of her outfit because I couldn't really see what I was doing on a pretty much white background with like nothing to show what I was doing with white, so I just slapped the sky in the background so I can actually color her outfit. I was also a bit like, how do I color her eyes? Because I don't really draw pupils in my art style, and she kind of has like darker pupils for green. Bleh, I swear I can talk. She has darker green pupils with a very bright, vibrant green rest of it, but it's hard to tell with some art styles, like, what is her eye color? Is the vibrant green just like shading for lighting, or is that the color of her eye? So I struggled a bit with trying to figure out what color green to make that. Lightened it up from my original thing because that was pretty dark, and in the end I think it looks nice. And after I finished putting the flat colors on her, I moved on to putting the flats in the background, coloring that tree. I was trying to decide what color brown I should use, ended up deciding on a darker brown than the darkest brown that is in her shoes, and I colored in the leaves in the tree, and the one in the front, I added some highlights on the leaves because I don't know, I think the sun was hitting it. I don't know if that's correct with lighting. And then I wanted to try doing something because it looked a little weird. So I ended up using a blur tool to attempt to make it look out of focus. Don't know if I achieved that, but hopefully I did. I hope it looks good. I think it looks good. I also ended up adding that later with the two falling leaves in the back. Just, you know, make it a little blur, make it a little out of focus. Emma's the focus here. Oh, by the way, who's your favorite character that starts with the letter E? I mean to ask that in every single video that I do like this, but I feel like I keep forgetting sometimes. But I'm very curious and I want some feedback from you guys. So, yeah, who's your favorite character that starts with the letter E? Is it one of the two characters I mentioned before? Is it someone completely different? Let me know. I'm very curious. Another character I was debating on going with was Esmeralda, but I'm almost completely sure that that's what Drawing with Waffles uses. Bleh, that's what Drawing with Waffles... Why can't I say her name? That's what Drawing with Waffles did. But yeah, Esmeralda pretty. But back to Emma. She's amazing. And I love The Promised Neverland. I'm loving season 2 so far. I can't wait to watch more. I just need to get better timing. I have scheduled that I watch the shows that are currently airing that I'm watching on Sunday. So I will catch up on Sunday. I am very curious and excited to see what happens next, but also very, very scared. Please, Emma, please stay safe. I'm too lazy to read the manga. Please stay safe, Emma. I love you. And as for next Friday's video, I have a Valentine's special planned. I know it's not coming out on Valentine's Day, but I post on Fridays. And it's going to be a ship video for a certain thing that I love that I'm hoping goes well because I'm going to have fun with it. Just gonna draw some cute ship art. Really excited for it, hoping it goes well. And thank you guys for the support. I'm trying to stay consistent and I'm slowly getting better at figuring out what I'm doing in recording and putting together these videos. So I'm hoping that maybe, eventually, I can start posting more than once a week. But as for now, I post on Fridays, and I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. I will be back with the ABC series in 2 weeks with the letter F. And if you guys liked the video, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe or tell a friend or hit like. All of those things would help. Anyway, thank you. Peace.